Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chad from the Wisco Boater Channel. Up on the boat today to just do a little bit of work. I'm not staying over the night on it this weekend, but just had a few things to do here. So we've got new poles for the camper canvas, which you can see here. They look so much better than those copper ones that I tried to make. And the outdoor shape looks really, really nice now too. Show you. Looks so much better. And then the next thing I'm going to start working on, I think, is take the electrical panels off, or the switch panels off, and get the chart plotter installed. I also have all new LED lighting to look at installing at some point. One other thing that we did last weekend was a vessel safety check with the Coast Guard. Now, I knew that I would not pass. This boat hasn't had a safety check since 2003, so I did everything that I could up to the point where I knew they were going to come over and take a look at the boat for me. Did pretty good though. I only failed 3 areas. One was I did not have a set of flares on board, so I bought the Weems and Plaith flashing beacon. For some reason, the stern light is not working, so I've got a new base mount to put in, and then I was technically short a fire extinguisher. So there are 2 fire extinguishers on board this boat. A boat of this size has to have 2 fire extinguishers on it, B1 or BC. I do have 2 on board, however, one is a part of the automatic fire extinguisher system in the engine compartment, and it could not be verified, the test status on it, because the writing is all worn away. So went out and got me another BC that we mounted this weekend. So those 3 things will get me the vessel safety check pass and sticker probably over the 4th of July weekend when I have the Coast Guard come back out here to re-inspect for me. So right now I'm gonna get to work on that chart plotter, I think. And so I got the one of the fuse panels pulled out, circuit breaker panel pulled out. What I'm going to do is these 2 wires here, the black and gray, can be connected together. The gray actually can go to a ground point, which I could run down to that ground block, but these 2 can be connected together. The instruction manual says so. This is the power lead. So I've got a positive negative right there, which is connected by a plug up to the circuit breaker panel. So all I did when I took the Lowrance out was cut these wires. So I've got positive, negative available right there. So all I need to do is splice those wires in, and should have power on this before too long. Okay, so for now, I've got the power leads run. You can see I just have that's the actual transducer right up in there. I'm just gonna leave that sit there for now with the wiring coiled up back behind the steering rack. Probably over the 4th, when I'm here for 4 or 5 days, I'll work on getting that routed back to the back of the boat and at least set it inside the engine compartment to where it might work a little bit until I probably just at the end of the season I'll mount it on the transom. But for now, I'm just gonna leave that there. I got it powered. The plug is up here, so I'm gonna put the panel back in and see if we can get this thing powered up. It appears we have a screen. I haven't read any of the instructions yet, so I don't know how it works yet. Oh, it beeped. So hit accept. And it says we're in Miami, but we'll select English. Nautical miles, speed in knots. Let's do configure units. I like knots, but everybody else on the boat is going to be wanting miles per hour. Depth in feet, temp in Fahrenheit. Okay. Okay. Continue. Well, let me do the tutorial and I'll come back. Okay, well I ran through the tutorial and it picked up our location exactly. The refresh rate's pretty good on it. So I'm going to set up the iPad over here and see if we can get the screen to project using the YFish app. Here's the YFish app. It's connecting. Oh, I got to do a little calibration first. Damn it. Okay, got it calibrated. Let's do map view. All right, well, I'm just gonna let that sit here for a minute, see if it finds itself. All right, well, I still haven't got this to connect, but here's what the helm will look like with Navionics running on the Raymarine and iNavX running on the iPad. Found the location right away, so that's cool. The phone, when not in use for video, is going to go right there. So that'll be how it looks. On to the next project. Well, this is kind of a silly update, but I did install a new Perco stern light base mount. This is actually a three-prong mount, where the other one, the old one, was two. That didn't solve my problem though. So I'm going to have to take the light and test it at home, I guess. Because I just went a couple slips over to a friend's boat and I plugged it into their receptacle, and the LED still didn't come on. So I'll have to go home and run some test leads and see if it's in the pole or the bulb or what. But anyway, new base is put in. That was one of the things on the list to do today. So checking some stuff off. Probably will be the last update for today on the work day for Clifford. Got the second BC fire extinguisher installed right underneath the helm. The other one is just down below, right here. So I now have two B1 or BC fire extinguishers on board, in addition to the automatic fire extinguisher down the engine compartment, which is the Seafire system. Well, the work day on Clifford is done and over with. I am on my way back home, so I know it wasn't that exciting of a video. Just wanted to put some stuff out there just to show you that work is always being done on the boat. We enjoy it as much as we can, but there's always work to be done. So hope you enjoyed watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you liked it. Send me some comments. Always love hearing from everybody. And we'll see you next time, either on Clifford or Neptune. Thanks for watching, everybody.